Do you feel lost in life, like you're living the same day over and over and over again? Yeah, I've been there myself. It's not a great experience, feeling so lazy, weak and unproductive day after day. You need a change, something that will make you stronger, something that builds character, and something that will transform you into a completely different person. And the gym is the answer. Now I know this because I've lived it myself. You see, before I was this tall, handsome specimen of a man you see before you right now, I was a very weak and awkward, gangly, lanky cunt. A bit like Slender Man as the kids called me back then. The good old days. I was weak, not just physically, but also mentally, and I was fully aware that I needed a change. Every time I was faced with a challenge at this point in my life, I'd quit, whether it be sports, academics, or any other facet of life. I would give up immediately whenever faced with adversity. It's because I didn't have something to push me to my limits. I wasn't fulfilling my potential as a man, and this led to me feeling very unfulfilled and depressed. And I don't want that to happen to you guys either. So today I'm going to give you a foolproof plan of how you can become consistent with the gym and start to transform yourself for the better. First thing we need is consistency. If you want to be successful with the gym, you need to be in it for the long run. It's not going to be a one-day fix where you go do one workout and suddenly you look like Chris Bumstead. You're going to have to dedicate a large amount of time to this and do not expect results straight away. And to actually build consistency, it's very important you know what the fuck you're doing when you get into the gym. Like I remember when I first started out, I just went whenever I felt like it. And I'd only decide what I was actually going to do on the way up to the gym. I'd be like, I haven't done chest in like 2 days. But I kind of want to do arms. What if I just did them together and shoot legs in there as well? Because fuck it, why not? I just do a bit of everything. And yeah, that can be fun. And if you're new to the gym and have never been ever once in your life, you're better off doing that than nothing. However, it is important you have some form of routine so you can stick to it and over time progressively overload. Because if you just do random machines every day, different exercises, it's going to be a lot harder to track progress because there's no control to refer back to see how many more reps you can do or how much more weight you can lift now, etc. Now in previous videos in the past, I've given you guys some example workout routines, but with hindsight, I don't think that's a very good idea. If you want a workout routine that's actually sustainable, and I believe there has to be at least somewhat of a personal aspect to it. Like I remember when I first started off, I'd look up all these celebrities, influencers, athletes, and just try to copy whatever they were doing. I didn't find fun in their workouts. It wasn't the exercises that I actually wanted to do myself. It was only when I designed my own workout routine based off the exercises that I like to do the most, but also that provided me with the most value, that I actually began to see results. And the next step in becoming more consistent and disciplined with the gym is your triggers. Just because you've designed a routine and you know on this day you're supposed to go to the gym, you're supposed to do these sets, these reps, etc., doesn't mean a lot of you guys are actually going to go. Because I remember when I first started off, I couldn't bring myself to go to the gym. I'd go every once in a while, hate it, and then stay home for the next week. And what I realized was I wasn't forcing myself to go to the gym. And that's what you guys have to do. You need to have something that's going to trigger your brain to think, oh shit, I need to go. Now, what exactly do I mean by this? Well, I'll provide you guys with an example. If you're still in school, then pack your gym bag the night before and bring it to school with you. If you're able to do this in work, then do the same thing. Or if neither of these scenarios are applicable, you can just leave your gym stuff out in your house where you know you're going to see them. For example, leaving it packed in your bedroom so when you wake up you see the gym bag and know immediately I'm supposed to go to the gym now. So force yourself to do this so you actually have to go to the gym. Or you could start using a habit tracker if you don't have one already. Now you can write this down or you could use the Notion app. So therefore there's added motivation to actually get your tasks done in the day. Third and final step is the actual training itself. The reason I've touched on this last is because I think it's actually the easiest part. I know for me when I first started, the hardest thing I struggled with was actually getting myself to that gym, being consistent. Once I actually made the routine that I enjoyed doing, training hard was never a problem. You just need to train near or to failure for optimal muscle breakdown in order to gain more muscle. If you're doing this, eating well, sleeping well, and making sure there's adequate time for rest and recovery, and I guarantee if you start now today and you'll have your dream physique in no time. That's all for now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and are able to implement the advice I gave to you guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all later.